The homepage is the most important page of your Shopify store, but many Shopify store owners are drastically underutilizing its SEO potential. While the homepage is important for branding purposes, you can and should also take full advantage of its SEO power to boost the ranking potential of your most important pages. In this video, I will show you the 6 most important elements to include on your Shopify homepage, how to set them all up, and share live examples of how they are being implemented on other stores. So, what makes the homepage the most powerful page on your site? The answer is the number of backlinks pointing to it. So, your homepage has more backlinks, or at least it should have more backlinks pointing to it than any other page on your Shopify store. So, what does that mean? We can strategically spread some of that link juice, link equity, whatever you want to call it, to other important pages to help them rank as well. Also, the fact that your homepage has a lot of backlinks pointing to it means the homepage itself is going to be easier to rank for keywords, especially the most competitive keywords, your main keyword in your niche. So that's why our main goal here, optimize your homepage for keywords where possible. I highly recommend it. You'll get a lot better results trying to rank your homepage versus ranking a collection page or some other inner page for your main keyword. Also, we definitely want to link to the most important collection pages we want to rank. I'll also be going over a few other considerations, other types of pages that we want to link to as well. However, these are definitely our main goals. If you can only do this, please do it, and don't necessarily have to do the rest. Recommend it, but definitely take care of these 2 steps. So first part, optimizing our homepage for main keywords. So what does that really mean? So first of all, we have to identify what keywords you're trying to rank for. So you can use any SEO tool, Ahrefs, SEMrush, or more likely use common sense just based on the types of products you sell, just the overarching category of the types of products you sell. If your store has been around for a while, you can also use Google Search Console to check the non-branded searches for your homepage to see, hey, what keywords you're already ranking for. Take advantage of it to actually optimize your homepage for it to rank better. And you can just see what your main competitors are doing and try to outdo them. So the 2 areas that we'll want to optimize are the SEO title, which is what shows up in search results, as well as the H1 page title, which is just the main title of your homepage using an H1 heading tag. So for the homepage SEO title, a good format I like to follow is just putting your main keyword, so the types of products that you sell, followed by your brand name. You can separate it by a space, colon, dash, whatever you want to do there. Doesn't matter. But the reason I like to do this, because the words towards the beginning of your SEO title or any heading really will be the ones that have the most weight. So ideally you want to have those towards the front, and then just add your brand name. Obviously it's your homepage, so you can still add your brand name in there, but we don't want to make the brand name the star of the show. And just keep in mind that the SEO title gets cut off. Well, there's really a pixel limit, but it's about 60 to 65 characters. So yeah, just be careful not to overdo it. Don't just stuff your homepage here with all the types of products you sell. Pick one main overarching category to use for your homepage. So yeah, as an example, here's the SEO title for Gymshark, which is a huge fitness brand. And yeah, so they just do this opposite way. So they have Gymshark official store dash gym clothes and workout clothes. So that's their main keywords: gym clothes, workout clothes. That's what they sell. All their products fall under those categories. So that's why they optimize their homepage for these keywords. And like I mentioned, just get a boost if you do this the other way around. So if they would put gym clothes and workout clothes first versus at the end, they would get a little extra boost. But they're Gymshark, maybe it doesn't matter. They don't need to do that. Let's see. So next up is the H1 page title. So we want to basically just use the same keywords as the SEO title, rewrite them a little bit, add variations if you can, just to be able to hit a few extra variations if possible. Still don't want to keyword stuff. The thing we can take advantage is that there's not a hard character limit here like there is for the SEO title, which will get cut off. So you can get a little more creative with your H1. Here's actually what Gymshark does. So you can see they have workout clothes and gym clothes here as their H1, whereas up for their SEO title, they had gym clothes and workout clothes. So they did switch those around. So to kind of emphasize one in the SEO title, the other one in the H1. So I recommend doing something similar there as well. Yeah, I already mentioned that. And really also keep in mind you only want to have one H1 heading for per page. Gymshark actually has 5 H1s, which yeah, it's not for us mere mortals here working on lower authority stores. So yeah, don't do that. Just keep one main H1 for every page on your site and especially for your homepage. One error I've also seen for a lot of stores is that they will apply just random heading tags across their site, especially the homepage, just because the font sizes look pretty or something, like just how their styling is set up for their Shopify theme. So don't do that. Don't just add random H1 tags, H2s throughout your pages just because you like that size. You can customize that. So be sure to follow a logical heading structure on each of your pages just to make sure that your pages are structured correctly. Just wanted to mention that. So that covers actual keyword mentions. Next up is linking to our most important collections and sub collections from our homepage. This is where you'll get the most benefit here of taking advantage of the link juice of your homepage. And really, all you want to do is just basically choose your most important collections, the ones you want to emphasize, especially the most competitive ones that will need extra ranking boosts in order to help them rank, especially without having to build more backlinks to them, or at least fewer backlinks to them in order to help them rank. Here's an example of just how Gymshark does it. So you can just add different types of sliders, even like bullet point lists, which I'll show you in a second as well, is another method to implement this. So basically they like shop women's, they have shop men, they have various sliders on their homepage. And yeah, so people can just see, okay, based on the heading, they can see what types of products they're about in general. And then based on the images and the text, can then start shopping from there. So they link to main women's collections here, for example. And then while internal links from images are nice, it's not the most ideal way to link to your pages. So where you'll get the most bang for the buck, basically, if you can use exact match anchor text, or at least variations of your target keyword for each collection page to link to those collection pages. Here's actually how Gymshark implements this towards the bottom of their homepage, I believe. So you can see they have a heading for each of the overarching kind of categories. So women's, men's, different accessories. And then they link to each of the main collections as well as some sub collections under each of these. So lots of different types of leggings here. For example, this is a good way to optimize your homepage. Obviously, it doesn't look the best. I don't want to just have your homepage just be a section like this, where you just have text, hyperlinks to all of your collection pages. So it is good to have a mix of kind of images, and then you can just be sure to fully optimize the internal links by adding these sort of not bullet points, but lists here towards the bottom as well with kind of keyword rich anchors. So yeah, like I mentioned, get bonus points if you can use those descriptive keywords versus the shop now here. That's more, I guess, more of a visual, but they're not really passing as much link juice as they could if they would say like shop women's leggings here instead of shop now. And another thing, of course, so if you do have a lot of collections, dozens, hundreds of collections, don't link to all of them. Should go without saying. You don't want to just spam your homepage and link to every single collection. Save that for your main menu where you can get a little more crazy with it if you want. Still wouldn't go too crazy with it. But basically, I would limit the number of collections that you show on your homepage to the top 10 to 30, perhaps depending on the size of your store, how many backlinks you have. Like Gymshark, they can link to a lot of these. They won't get too many diminishing returns based on all the collections that they have. Whereas if they try to link to every single collection, just going overboard, basically, not necessary. Just link to the main ones, and that will get the job done. So here's another example from a Corvette store. So they sell Corvette parts, and where you can see they have similar to Gymshark, an image slider here, but they actually use keyword anchors for each of these internal links. So they link to car covers page with the text covers. And it's actually in H. So they have H2 here because I think a little bit further down their homepage. So Corvette parts. So these are all different types of parts and accessories. And each of these anchors is actually an H3. So yeah, you can get a little extra boost as well by using headings, different headings for the internal links versus just kind of plain text. So keep that in mind. Also, I wouldn't abuse it. I wouldn't say this, like use headings here, probably use text. And then these were probably H2 to H3s, depending on where they're at. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so those are the main areas for optimizing your homepage, getting those target keywords on the homepage and linking to your main collection pages. However, we can do better. There are more steps we can follow in order to truly maximize our homepage's SEO and CRO potential. So conversion rate optimization, we can generate more sales here. And how do we do that? By linking to more products. So depending on the types of products we sell, definitely link to your best-selling, most popular products, products that you really want to push. This gives them more visibility. Also will help them rank better if you're able to optimize all these products for keywords. We typically focus on ranking collection pages, but depending on your store and the types of products you sell, you may have a lot of search volume for the types of products that you have. So yeah, it's worth giving those a bit of extra love, extra visibility for people visiting your store, be able to see the top products. Since if you link to your best sellers, most people are going to end up buying these anyways. And that's why they're your best sellers. So yeah, you might as well just make it easier for people to find them right off the bat from your homepage. And you can use whatever layout really works for you. Product grids usually get the job done. Just image, name, price is usually a good way to go about it. Can also indicate if any of the products are on sale or have a different section specifically for products that are or collections that are on sale even. Next up, after products, I would link to blog posts. So your most recent blog posts, give them a bit of extra love and help them get indexed. Recently, it's harder and harder to get pages indexed by Google. They're more strict with the criteria and easily skip over indexing pages that are buried away on your site. So put in the little bit of extra effort to help your blog post get ranked. Since, if you thought each of these posts, each of these topics was important enough to publish in the first place, might as well just give it the best shot at ranking. And how do we do that? Link to it from the homepage. And at the very least, what I would do is add the featured image and the blog title, say with like H3. So here's an example of on the homepage of a store, linking to blog posts. So blog posts H2 heading, and then they just show the most recent 3 posts, and then link to the main blog roll from the button, view more posts. And I think they even overdid it here. I wouldn't even show the kind of the little blurb or description excerpt of the blog post. I would just show the image, title with the H3. So if this is an H2 here at the top, use this as an H3. Gives it a little extra boost, like I mentioned. And then also link to your main blog page, blog roll, whatever you want to call it. I would link to that as well. And if you really don't want to link to individual blog posts for your branding or whatever, even if you can just put this at the bottom of your homepage as well, it still works. At the very least, put a link to your main blog roll, main blog page, or blog pages if you have multiple blogs set up, just to make sure that your most recent blogs are just 2 clicks away from the homepage instead of, say, buried in your main menu somewhere to find the blog. Just make it contextually linked from your homepage, and you'll be set there. Also, while not so much for SEO, it's always a good idea, whatever business you're in, to leverage social proof as much as possible. It just really helps build trust with new customers to make them new customers, basically make them trust you and like your brand. Also, if you show a review snippet like this or video testimonials, UGC content, whatever it may be, wherever you're able to source that. Just also give potential customers ideas of what products they like, if they can see them kind of in the wild from actual other real customers as well. Read about their experience and then connect with that. Basically just, gets them one step closer to trusting you and becoming customers of your very own store as well. So definitely add this on the homepage. You should have a dedicated reviews page for your store as well. I would recommend, and just link to it from your homepage as well. And be sure to embed as many types of reviews, testimonials as you can, just to spruce up your homepage and help with conversions. Additionally, while this isn't exactly SEO, it does help to link to helpful guides and resources if you have them. So this could be things like frequently asked questions, sizing guides, depending on the types of products you sell, like how to choose type of products, or like maybe a calculator or some sort of tool that you might have, basically to help people make a purchasing decision. Here's an example again from Gymshark. So they have different guides, how to wear the different products, leggings guide, like how to choose, men's shorts guide. So like just linking to everything people need. Yeah, if you go to Gymshark, you'll see that, say, this men's shorts guide, it just links to all the different types of shorts. It's kind of like a main collection page, just a main resource all about containing all the men's shorts pages. So by type. So it's kind of just one step closer to showing everything someone might need in order to buy or use the types of products that you sell. So yeah, I would link to these as well, a few of these as well. Don't need to go too crazy with it. Say like the collection of product pages, which you will get an SEO benefit from, but this is just something useful, helpful to add to your homepage. Also can look nice depending on how you set it up. And yeah, those are the 6 main elements that you want to add to your homepage in order to fully optimize it for SEO and maximize that link juice you've worked so hard to get. So to recap, you want to optimize your homepage for your main keyword. So the main overarching keywords for your niche, types of products that you sell. Don't optimize a collection page for it. Optimize your homepage for it instead. If you can, you will be able to rank for those keywords a lot more easily by targeting them on your homepage versus targeting them on an inner page. Include those main keywords and variations of them in your SEO title and the H1. Don't have to go too crazy with it. Keep it simple, but be sure to add those keywords in those key locations to get the maximum benefit. Link to your most important collections and sub-collections. Don't link to too many of them. Link to enough to spread your link juice around. Give those collections some love. However, don't need to link to all of your collections, depending on how many collections you have. And where possible, use those keyword-rich anchors. So to let Google know, hey, this is the men's shorts page. Here's my women's leggings under $100 page, or whatever types of products you have, versus more generic anchor text like shop now, like I showed earlier. Those are really, kind of the 80-20 of optimizing your homepage would be taking care of these 2 main elements. Also, to round out the homepage optimization, link to your top products, some of them, add a few little product grids in there, get your best sellers more visibility to get more customers coming to them, link to your most recent blog posts, or at the very least, link to your main blog page or blog pages if you have multiple blogs set up. Embed that juicy social proof. Take full advantage of it. If people left you reviews, testimonials, leverage that as much as you can in order to get new potential customers to trust your store more and become customers, as well as link to those helpful guides and resources that you've already created. Give them a bit more visibility as well. Help visitors find what they're looking for, help them make purchasing decisions, make it as easy as possible by showing all your collections, best-selling products, any other blog posts and resources that you have. And that rounds out our video of how to optimize your Shopify homepage for SEO. And this was actually just one slide, just one part of my top 10 quick wins for Shopify SEO training. If you want the full training with 11 quick wins, there's a bonus one in there. Be sure to check the first link in the description below to download the full guide, get all of these quick wins taken care of. You've already seen one of them. The other ones are just as actionable, just as practical, and will have a big impact on your SEO performance. Please give this video a like if you're ready to optimize your homepage now, have everything you need to take the next steps. Subscribe to the channel for more actionable SEO tips and check the first link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.